Good morning to all of my untamed souls, and today is February 15th of 2024. Before I do this video, I have a comment to make. I have gotten a couple comments where people are all worried about me driving during these videos, and I would urge you to pay attention to what I'm actually doing, because I very rarely glance and stare directly at the camera unless I'm at a stoplight. I also drive out in the middle of fucking nowhere where there's just trees around. My car also basically drives itself. I have a very nice car. So I've also never been in a car wreck, never even been in a fender bender, and I was only pulled over once because my license plate sticker wasn't on my plate yet. So in 36 years, I have never had a situation where anything has been a problem due to my driving. I actually am an extremely aware driver. And you cannot tell me that whenever you drive that you don't drive with one hand and or just not drive with the other hand. So, with that being said, the card of the day is the Eight of Swords. And with the Eight of Swords, we are locking ourselves into a way of thinking and into a mindset and into a way of fear of not wanting to step out of that way of thinking. It's keeping us trapped within our own brains. Now, if you further break down that Eight of Swords, or not further break it down, but if you add in the year, the first card we get is the Tower, which is a moment in which something forces us out of that way of thinking, that way of seeing things. It forces us out of that moment where we have to say, okay, things going on around me are not as bad as I thought they were, not as bad as I was making them out to be in my head. And so when this Tower moment comes in, it almost crumbles a part of our own foundations that tell us this way of thinking, this way of doing things, this way in which you were looking at this situation is no longer going to be a part of how you look at a situation like this or think like this in the future. You now need to rebuild a new way of thinking, seeing, doing when it comes to this situation. Now, if you were to further break down that card, the card that we would get is the Seven of Swords, which means after you have decided to take that moment of clarity, that moment of the lightning striking, you take that moment and you take exactly what you need to help you level up to a new way of thinking, the knowledge that you need to help you level up to a new way of thinking, and then go with it. Ooh, it's starting to rain. So now if you put them all together in a 3-card spread, you've got a moment where you are trapping yourself in making things out to be worse than what they are around you, in which a Tower moment or something happens that gives you this flash of insight, or something makes a blow to that mentality. Maybe somebody calls you out, and then you move forward by saying, I now have to reconsider how I see this situation, and take exactly what you need. Take just the information, just the knowledge that you need to help you level up, to get you to where you need. Only taking what you actually need and not taking on more than you can carry. So I hope all of my untamed souls have a beautiful day. It just started raining here, but I do kind of like the rain. So, and for all of you car watchers out there, I'm actually just now getting done with a stoplight, so I'm going to go forward, but you know, my car makes noises because the roads are old as shit out here and they're rough, and I have 2 stoplights in between my house and here. So if I seem aggravated, I am. I think it's stupid that people would comment on that and think that I would be that unsafe and put it out for the world to see. I'm not an idiot. Thank you. So enjoy the rest of your day, and if you have something negative to say, just don't say it at all.